जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावन चारि यमुना तीरावन चारि जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री राधा माधव भगवान की जय। गौरांग नित्यानंद तुलसी सारी राम श्रील प्रभुपाद श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भागवतेरुत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी कृष्णे स्वधाम भगवते धर्मज्ञानादेवी सकलौ नष्टदिशामेजं पुराणार्कदुनोदिता। Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto chapter 12 verse number 14 to 17. 14. दृष्ट्वारभकान् कृष्णमुखानघासुरा कंसानुशिष्टसाबकीवकानुजः अयं तु मे सोदरनासकृतयोर् द्वयोर्ममैनं सबलं हनिष्ये। दृष्ट्वारभकान् कृष्णमुखानघासुरा कंसानुशिष्टसाबकीवकानुजः अयं तु मे सोदरनासकृतयोर् वयोर्ममानं सबलं हनिष्ये। दृष्टारभकान् कृष्णमुखानघासुरा कंसानुशिष्टसाबकीवकानुजः अयं तु मे सोदरनासकृतयोर् Vayormamanam Savalam Hanishen. Tretarvakan Krishna Mukhaganusara Kamsanusishta Sabaki Bakanujaha Ayam Tirme Sudarana Zakritayo Toyora Mamanai Savalam Hanise. Old meaning Drishtva, after seeing Arbhakan, all the coward boys, Krishna Mukhan, headed by Krishna, Agasura, the demon by name Agasura, Kamsa, Anusishta, sent by Kamsa, Sa, he Agasura, Baki Baka Anuja, the younger brother of Putana and Bakasura. I am this Krishna too, indeed, me, my Sodaranasa Krita, the killer of my brother and sister. Tayo, for my brothers and sister. Doyo, for those two. Mama, my. Enam Krishna. Savalam, along with his assistants, the coward boys. Hanishe, I shall kill. Translation and purport by the Divine Grace of Charanaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Agasura, who had been sent by Kamsa, was the younger brother of Putana and Bakasura. Therefore, when he came and saw Krishna at the head of all the coward boys, he thought, this Krishna had killed my sister and brother, Putana and Bakasura. Therefore, in order to please them both, I shall kill this Krishna along with his assistants, the other coward boys. Tantra number 15. Ete yada mada suridosti lapaha trita tada nata samabrajau kasaha prane gate basmar sukanu chinta prasa praja sabam pranabito hiyate. Translation. Agasura thought, if somehow or others I can make Krishna and his associates serve as the last offering of sesame and water for the departed soul of my brother and sister, then the inhabitants of Brajabhumi, for whom those boys are the life and soul, will automatically die. If there is no life, there is no need for the body. Consequently, when their sons are dead, naturally all the inhabitants of Braja will die. Iti vivasya jagaram brihad bapu sayojanaaya mama dripivaram tvadbhutam vyata gunananam tada pati visita grasanasaya kala. Translation. After thus deciding that crooked Agasura assumed the form of a huge python, as thick as a big mountain and as long as 8 miles, having assumed this wonderful python's body. He spared his mouth like a big cave in the mountain and lay down on the road, expecting to swallow Krishna and his associates, the cowherd boys. 17. Dharadharosto jaladotharosto daryanananto girisringadrashta ध्वान्तान्तरास्यो विततादो जञ्जिनः परो परुषानीलस श्वासभिः चक्षुषुणः क्षीणोष्णः. His lower lips rested on the surface on the earth, and his upper lips was touching the clouds in the sky. The border of his mouth assembled the sides of a big cave in a mountain, and the middle of his mouth was as dark as possible. His tongue resembled a bored traffic way. His breath was like a warm wind, and his eyes blazed like fire. 18. दृष्ट्वा तं सा तादृशं सर्वे मत्वा वृन्दावनं श्रियं व्यात्ता जगत्तण्डेन ह्युत्प्रेक्षन्ते स्म लीलया. Upon seeing this demon's wonderful form, which resembled a great python, the boy thought that it must be a beautiful scenic sport of Vrindavan. Thereafter, they imagined it to be similar to the mouth of a great python. In other words, the boys, unafraid, thought that it was a statue made in the shape of a great python for the enjoyment of their pastimes. Purport. Some of the boys, upon seeing this wonderful phenomenon, thought that it was in fact a python, and they were feeling from the spot. But others said, "Why are you feeling? It is not possible that a python like this is staying here. This is a sport of beauty for sporting." This is what they imagine. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-salakaya Chakshurunmitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinam Namata Saraswati Gaurvani Pacharane Nimrisheshu Nivedha Pasyate Tarane. Jai Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Now what happened? Now Agasura came. Agasura assumed the body. What he is doing? Batsasura, the killed by the Krishna, and now time to come to kill the Bakasura. Bakasura means python, big python. Drishtar Bhakan Krishna Mukha na Aghasura Kamsanusishta. Which is who is the Bakasura? Who is Bakasura? Baki, huh? Baki and Bakasur brother is Aghasura. Baki mean Putana, Bakasur. This is Aghasur. Aghasur. Agha means in another word is sin also. Sinner, very, very sinner. Sinner people become like Aghasura. But here, this Asura, what he saw? He said opportunity. Oh, I have to take responsibility to take what is that called? My brother and sister's enemy is my also naturally enemy. So he is thinking like that. Sometimes friends also friends. Same thing. Sometimes enemies are enemy also enemy. Sometimes enemy they make wants to make the friends with him, and then together that enemy can defeat it like that. This asura's tendency like this. They wants to. He wants to, especially here in verse, Aghasura, who has sent by the Kamsa, and he came to see the Krishna. At the head of all the coward boys, he thought, this Krishna has killed my sister and brother, Purtana and Bagasura. Therefore, in order to please them both, I shall kill this Krishna along with his assistants. In other coward boys. His plan is like that. If I finish them, all of them, and what will happen? Ete ita madhusadritam nashtam samabrajau kasau prane gati varsutukanu chinta praja sava prana prite he ete. Mean, if he thought that if I kill those cowherd boys with Krishna, along with Krishna, and then what will happen? Their father, parents, and all the Brajavasis will definitely die because of their Prana Vallabha, right? That Krishna is the everybody beloved, their one child, and all the boys, the child loved by their Brajabhumi Vrindavan Vasis. They are very, very attached to the, especially Krishna and Balarama, and then all the Brajavasis, they love their children. And if I capture them and if I kill them, and they also going to naturally die. Yeah, in separation of their beloved one, sometimes is happening. Sometimes when one person die, and if they are in two attached and they die also, another person also die. Same thing happened in my family also. When my grandmother passed away, on the 11th day, my grandfather also passed away. He just keeps saying, oh, I cannot live without you, oh, like that. Too much attachment. So for that, he also living his body. That means this is here, this is way different. Here on material attachment, my grandfather, but here Krishna and Balarama, they are doing the Manusa Lila, and still they are attached to the Krishna and Balarama with their parents and all Brajabhumi, Brajavasis, and they definitely they get the liberation. They are association of the Lord. There is no questions of liberation. They are doing the Braja Lila only. But this Aghasura thinking that in his way, that if I kill them, and then after that, and I will do the, he's saying here, He thought that if somehow or others I make Krishna and his associates serve as the last offering of sesame and water for the departed soul of my brother and sister. What are you thinking? He's like that. Now, they asuras also do this karma kanda. See, he's saying sesame and water for the departed soul of my brother and sister. And then in til pani, they offer to til pani. हिंदी में पढ़िए तो क्या है ट्रांसलेशन? हजुर 15 नंबर ट्रांसलेशन पढ़िए. Agasura thought, if somehow or others I can make Krishna and his associates serve as the last offering of sesame and water of the departed soul of my brother and sister, then the inhabitants of Brajabhumi.
मानो के लिए के तिला तथा जल की औती भेंट बना सकूं तो ब्रजभूमि के सारे निवासी जिनके लिए यह बालक प्रयोग के तुल्य है अपने आप परम जाएगी
हाँ समझ ये
नहीं रहेगी.
हाँ that is what is the meaning of this?
क्या आवश्यकता लप स्वरूप अपने आप को पुत्रों के मरने पर प्रजा के सारे निवासी स्वतः मर जाएंगे.
Mean after quitting this body and there is karma kanda, they have to do like the offering to the kustil pani. When Shraddha ceremony happening and the last rite and other 10 days, 12 days ceremony is there. Even though his asuras are saying, if I can kill this Krishna and his associates, and they are the Krishna is the like sesame and others are like water, and then the offering my brother and sister, that asuric demonic nature they offer to like he's thinking like that. That means Pitaro Tarpanam needed some time to please the Pitaras, even though Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also offered in Kashi, his forefather he offered Til Kuspani for the forefathers. This is a ritual. When come on as a devotee, the Lord himself also performing those things. And Yajna Dana Tapa. Yajna Dana Tapa, not Tyajyam. Pavanani Manishinam. 3 things we don't have to give up. Yajna means nowadays Japa Yajnasmi. Japanam Yajnanam Japa Yajnasmi. In the Kali Yoga, what is the Japa Yajna mean? Hare Krishna Mahamantra Japa Yoga. Japa Yajna Dana. I have to give the, like this is called the Tila Dana. Dana is different. Here is doing the Pinda Dana, Tila Dana, Anna Dana, doing in the Shraddha ceremony. And this here, this Asura saying, oh, I will make the Krishna as a til and other associates like water. Is the thinking. If offering to the because Krishna killed his brother and sister, so he wants to take a badala lena chahta hai, right? He wants to take like enviness towards the Krishna. He wants to take that charge. And if he can able to do this one, and he is thinking this is the Tilanjali for my brother and sister. Yeah, that's that they thinking like that and then keep going on, and then fighting. Krishna's plans to kill all the asuras one by one to cure the society by this asuric, I mean, demonic nature, and he tried to do that, and then he thinking that after Krishna's and his society is finished, and then for the Brajavasis, he don't have to do anything. Out of their love and attachment to to their boys Krishna and Balarama, they will definitely out of shadow for the separation, they will gonna die. Many times that's happening. Oh, in separation also, people in material vision they die. Sometimes that separation, many in the history also people are die, even though not dying but look like dying, they practicing. We can see in the Brajabhumi Sada Goswami, they are also trying like that. Oh, He Radhe Brajadevi ke chahe lalite, He Nanda Suno Kuta. They are just out looking for the Krishna and Balarama. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Just that means they are all the time looking for that. Even though they can see we can see the many stories also. Even though Radharani also serving them, um, they are in the parsad of the Lord. So there is no question of. But two types of parakya bhave, swakya bhave. The prem is there, but in separation also gopi they are almost look like die, but they still in the separation also they alive from themselves. They wants to see the Krishna again and again. For that, vipralamba bhav, other bhavas is there, mood of the love. That is different way. So some of the in the separation, Brajabasi, his thinking is correct. If Krishna and Balarama automatically they are like doing that, and but he is not able by his, he don't know how who is Krishna and his associates, and that's he is thinking in the mundane way, and just he try even though he is losing his brother and sister, still he is hoping he are not fear and fear out of the Krishna's power, still he because he also sent by the Kamsa. If not come to over there, and then what will happen? Kamsa will kill him. So he have to come anyway. He have to accept the order of Kamsa. So Sri Radha Madhava is thinking like iti bevasya jagaram brihat bapuhu. After thinking that what he did, after just deciding this, and that crooked Agasur assumed the form of a huge python, thick as big mountain on the road, 8 mile. 8 mile means from here to my house. This was this long. It take 10 minute, 15, 20-minute driving. It's a driving speed also 120 like per kilometer. So that must be. And then having this wonderful python body, and he spread his mouth bottom to top, and he assumed his body, and then his eyes like look like eyes also very big eyes, and his mouth like the big cave, his mouth like the big caves, like the mountain cave, and lay down on the road and expecting to swallow the Krishna and Balarama. He's just a coward boy. He assumed like that. And how he's a dhara dharosto jaladutrasto, we can see how he assumed like the lower lips rested on the surface on the earth, and his upper lips was touching to the clouds in the sky. Very big cave, right? The border of the mouth, two sides, mouth resembled the sides of a big cave in a mountain, and the middle of the mouth was like dark as possible because that python have like the two tongues, right? Like this. Snake have two tongues, like very look like furious, and then like dark tooth. The tongue resembled dark gufa, just cave, dark cave, his mouth like that. We also see the our mouth like, and then his lips like traffic way, I mean road inside his mouth like that, red road. Tongue resembled the border of traffic way, and his breath was like a warm wind. And his breathing, when he took the swas, niswas, and very hot air come out. And his eyes blazed like fire. His eyes like the blazing fire. We can see it. That's the reason the asuras look like that. When they resemble like the Ravana, Kamsa, they are like human being. Everything is not like they have big tongue and like asuras been not like that. When they assume like different way and they can do, but in naturally they all are the sons and daughter of the like the human being, small Ugrasen son, right? Kamsa. Then Ugrasen is like a brother of the Yaduvamsi. So Yaduvamsi is very nice, good looking, everything, but but mental like that, like Asuric. So Kam, Krodha, Lobha, Mata, Matsarya within the body, and that is make us the Asuric Swabhava. This is the all about this Agasura. He wants to finish the whole Brajavasis. His plan is like that. He's deciding that, and then he assume like the Python body. Let's tomorrow we can see more about Aghasura. हरे कृष्ण। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय हो।